I'll tell you what, Brian, yeah, they had softball-sized hail in some of those storms out through Nebraska last night. That will obviously do some of the damage that you see there. Now, that system is now starting to head south. There's sort of the boundary that was attached to that is now firing off this line. You can see basically, let's say, south of Springfield, Missouri, working its way just north of Memphis and Nashville. But back in behind that, we've also had another couple of strong thunderstorms, including this one here that actually has a tornado warning on it, out across the Front Range of Colorado, working its way just south of, let's say, Goodland, Texas, or excuse me, Goodland, Kansas. South of Colby there will be the next one. That one also has potential probably for some pretty good baseball-sized hail. We're going to continue to watch these fire their way across. Otherwise, you hopscotch on over to the Pacific Northwest, and we are under the influence of this nice little ridge of high pressure that has been keeping us very, very dry. It's been keeping us very sunny, and it's also been keeping us very cloudy in the morning. We'll see all three of those repeat as we head in towards your Thursday forecast. Right now, live shot on our Storm Tracker 9 live radar sweep. Marine clouds slowly trying to inch their way back to the coastline. They'll slide on in as we go into the overnight hours, but right now it's pretty comfortable out there. Clear skies, Corvallis and Eugene at 55 degrees both. 10 warmer than that as you get down to Roseburg at 65. 50 out in Sun River, 55 in Bend, 54 in North Bend, and low 50s out across the Central Coast. Central Coast, one of the spots, kind of struggled getting out of the 50s today. Not only did you have a little bit of the thicker marine cloud, but also had a pretty strong stiff wind coming in off the ocean. So that kept things just a tad cooler. You get over the Coast Range, and look at this, plenty of 70s and even some 80s lined up. Whoa, 90 down in Medford, smoking hot there today. Pair of 84s in the Dalles and Pendleton, and upper 70s out in Bend. Okay, let's take the stormcast over the next 12 hours and show you what we've got as you get up and out the door for work tomorrow morning. I do think we'll see a little bit of patchy cloud cover. Stormcast probably not indicating that we will get some morning clouds, but it should be gone pretty quickly as we head in towards our Thursday afternoon. Just not much happening, and so another beautiful sunny day. So overnight tonight, here's what we'll go with. Mostly clear skies. Coast will start to see the marine clouds move back in, kind of fill in overnight, and then everybody else will be clear through about mid-morning. And then we'll start to see some of the clouds just before sunrise. And this is why that high continues to stay anchored just off of the coastline. Jet stream going up and over top of that. Now, it's far enough away that we're still getting more of a west-northwesterly influence from the jet, all right? So if this high was a little closer, it would be back over towards Idaho, and we'd really be talking about some warm weather on its way. That won't be the case, though. It's really not going to move very much, and so that'll keep this pattern continuing with the morning clouds, afternoon sun. Just warm and pleasant, great-looking early June weather. Unfortunately, though, pollen count is going to remain quite uncomfortable for folks that have to deal with the allergies. 266 today. That's in a very high category. I don't expect it to drop anytime soon. So we'll go with a cloudy start. Nice sunny finish. Temperatures right around 60 degrees. You get to the Central Coast. Tad warmer as you get down towards North Bend and Coos Bay. Another nice afternoon across the Umpqua. Elkton and Sutherland in the upper 70s. Low 80s as you get down towards Candyville and Myrtle Creek. Sunny and mild up in the Cascades. Both the passes will be in the mid 60s. Stuck in the mid-70s. Very pleasant forecast for Central Oregon. And here in the Willamette Valley, cloudy start, nice sunny finish, mid-70s again. Great looking weather for us. And the 7-day for the coast, a little bit of light drizzle with a weak upper disturbance moving through Friday. That's about it. Otherwise, we're back to the mid-60s. The Umpqua will hover between the mid to, I'd say low 80s is probably safe as we go into the weekend, but still very, very comfortable forecast. Cascades looking good so far, upper 60s, low 70s. And even though we say this and we're like, oh, beautiful weather, it's great, it's great. Remember, fire season has started down to our south. Curry County, Lake County, Klamath, Josephine, they're all watching this dry weather as they were 90 today. We don't have any designations for that here, but the longer we get these 7 days to stretch like this into that dry weather, Brian, would not shock me to see forestry folks get, let's just say, a raised eyebrow. I know every time I go and talk to fire crews, that's exactly what they're highlighting. They're like, watch out for those wildfires. Please, please be careful out there. That's right. Thanks, Justin. You bet.